So I'm going to show you guys how to install fog lights for a 5202 bulb. This is going to work on most vehicles. On this one we're doing it like on an 07 to 14 or 15 Tahoe, which should also be the same for like the Avalanche Suburbans and stuff. So the issue when you're putting an HID kit on is these pins don't fit into the OEM factory socket. So to make them fit, you can cut this in half like that, and then the tab will go in. Or you could just cut these tips off and add a splice them or add T-taps or whatever to the factory wiring. Alright you guys, so one of the most important parts when you do these 5202 bulbs is when you take it out. To take it out, I'm gonna go underneath the car right now, and you gotta pinch these tabs. When you pinch these two tabs, the bulb will come out. When you put this new one, when you take out the old one, you have to pay attention to which side has two little inserts and which side has one slot. Because the side with two slots when you put the HID, it has to also be the same. Usually LEDs, a lot of the LEDs that we sell are kind of shaved down, so it doesn't matter which way they go in, as long as they're held in with these tabs. Another thing, you have to make sure these little tabs on the side lock in place. So what I suggest to do once you push it in is wiggle it around a little bit. You don't pull hard, because if you pull hard, it's going to come off regardless whether those tabs are locked in or not. Just wiggle a little bit, because the main issue that people have with these, when they put this bulb size in, they push the bulb in place and they don't push it in all the way. They just think it's there, and then when they start driving, the bulb kind of starts wiggling its way out and starts being tilted like that, and then it starts melting the fog light housing actually. So I'm gonna get under there and take them off right now so that you can see. Alright you guys, so on this Tahoe, you just literally reach your hand right here, pinch the tabs which are on top and bottom. Once you pinch those two tabs, you just kind of wiggle it out of place and the bulb comes out of place. So you see how it has the one slot on this side, so when we put the HID back in, you have to do it the same way. One slot on this side, two slots on the other side. To disconnect this bulb, you just pinch this and slide it apart. Wear some glasses or something if you don't want to get dirt in your face. So now that we cut the plugs, I'm just going to wipe the wires a little bit to see which one's black. So there's one black and one purple on this one. The purple is most likely going to be your power. Now that we cut this, it actually does fit into that socket now. And then the black is going to be ground. So we push this one into this socket. So now that we cut that in half, it does fit. And then I still suggest using electrical tape to tape this together and tape this together. That way they won't disconnect. Or like I said, you could strip the wires right here and add some like T-taps on it or crimps or whatever you want to do. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to push this bulb back in place. I have everything connected already. If you guys are going to be using electrical tape right here in this area like I did, I put a little piece of electrical tape on the power and on the ground before I tape them together, just in case you tape them together too tight or something. You don't want the power and ground to touch and pop one of your fuses. You could see through these little holes on the bottom, kind of like when your bulb's going in place. The light for me kind of is in the way right now, so I'm going to move it a little bit to the right so I could see better from the bottom. So you just push it in place. I don't know if you heard the little latches right now. You could hear a little click. And then you could even put your phone up there to make sure they did lock in place or that it's in the right area. With these, always double check your work for sure. You don't want the bulb to wiggle its way out and melt your fog light housing. You're gonna have to spend more money buying new bulbs and new lenses and stuff. So tug on it a little bit, like I said. See how it came out a little too easy? So we're gonna push it back in, make sure those tabs grab. You heard it latch in right there, and now when I'm wiggling it, it does not feel like there's really any play on it at all, which is a good thing. Then you put your ballast and everything back up here. These ballasts are pretty heavy, so if you're doing HID kits, I suggest zip tying this somewhere up here too. Most likely I'm going to zip tie it to this little metal frame right here. If you're doing an LED kit, you don't have to worry about mounting a ballast, so that's another reason on these vehicles that I suggest doing LEDs versus HIDs. I'll put a link for all three for the HID kit we're using for the two-sided LED kits, which work great on here, and then also the brighter four-sided LED kits. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. Alright, and then double check your work. That's the finished product with the fog lights. Make sure they turn on before you put everything away.